Alright, here we go. I'm back with my Lightsworn deck profile. It's been a while, but you know what? This deck's gotten better. I played at Yu-Gi-Oh! Day the other day, and did fairly well with it. I ended up going undefeated in Swiss, and then bricked in semifinals, top 4, but hey, you know what? You can't win them all. Still did really well, and got the token. So, started off, you got 3 of the Judgment swaggin', you know. The big boss monster. He blows up things, goes for game. You know, he's still cool. 2 Dragon Rulers of swag. We got Blaster and Tidal. No Tempest, no Redox. I feel like 2 Dragon Rulers is much better than 3 because you don't want to really have that brick hand with a ruler or multiple rulers. You don't want to draw those. You just want to send them to grave or just mill them off, you know. We got the 3 Eclipse. Eclipse is pretty standard. I tried it at 2, but I feel like at 2, if you get 1 Eclipse effect off, then you're just milling for almost nothing, because you almost always have 4 names in grave. 2 Diablos, pretty standard. He goes straight for back row, straight for set monsters. He just goes for game. He's all the good stuff. Lumina, I got 3 Lumina. She's bae. She special summons Lightsworns for fun and gets rid of the crap in your hand that you can't use. 2 Raiden, tried 3. I feel like 3 is really cloggy. You don't really want to draw 2 of him. You just want to get 1. He's pretty good at 1. Once you get him to grave, you can just Lumina ride it back and go for fun plays. Lila, 2 Lila. I like 3, but I feel like 3 is just a little much, and she's kind of a dead play. She's really slow. Normal summoning Lila, throwing her in defense, and then popping a card and then milling 3 is just really slow. It's not very good. I prefer I prefer to Lumina and then special summon Lila, obviously. You get 3 more user for just other purposes. If I already have a level 4 on field, I'd rather summon her, pop a card, then overlay her for Nixies. Once I play 1 Jane, 1 Aaron, 1 Garroth, a Minerva, a Wolf, and a Felice. Wolf and Felice, I really like Wolf. I didn't play him for the longest time, but I decided to try him out. And with Foolish Burial and Lavalval Chain, Wolf and Felice are just really good. And getting the free mills. I mean, if you mill them and get free special summons, why not? Rainbow Kuribo, we got 2 Rainbow Kuribo. This card is love. I mean, he's so much better than Necro Gardener. If you played Rainbow Kuribo, while he's in your hand, he's not dead like Necro Gardener is. And then if he's in grave, you could special summon him and honest him. And with honest and this guy are baes. Like, they are best friends. I mean, I can't tell you how many games I've won because I special summoned Rainbow Kuribo and then used honest on him. 2 Shadol Dragon to destroy back row. I play Needlebug Nest. So if I have a very thin deck and I have 2 of those guys in there and I activate Needlebug Nest, I have a chance to basically have an MST that mills an extra 4 cards. And you won't believe how often it actually happens. Even if the probability is really low, it's still worth a shot because you're going to activate it regardless. And then, because of the 2 Dragon, I play 1 BLS. You would think, well, why are you playing a BLS if you only had 2 dark targets? I play BLS because dragons are almost always in grave. They go to the grave. They're supposed to be in grave to pop back row. Unless you have them on the field to just go away at things. And if that's the case, then you use them for Ixies, and then you detach them, and wow, they're in the grave. So whether they're in your hand or they're in the deck, they're going straight to the graveyard. And you don't always draw him. Like, you don't draw him very often. If you draw him at all, it's in your opening hand, and the probability is really low. But when you do, he's something to deal with. They really fear the eyes of God when they pull that card. You pull that card out on them. And then last of the monsters, 2 Honest. Let's be honest here, this card is awesome. This makes the deck so much better. I mean, consistently having Honest in hand, nobody's running over my Lumina now. Nobody's getting over that girl. For the spells, we got 3 Solar Recharge for draw power. You open this, you do very good stuff. You really need that card in your hand. If you can get that card in your hand, you do really well. Charge a Light Brigade. That card I wish it would go to 2. 2 or 3. 3 preferably. Perhaps even 4. Searching out Lumina, first turn Lumina plays is really great, and it's what you really want. 1 Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial, you can either send Eclipse, you can send Wolf, or you can send Dragon, or an extra name if you really need another name, if you don't have Wolf or the other 3 too. Regardless of what you do, it's really just a plus. Well, it's an equal. It's a 1-for-1, but it's really good. It thins out your deck, advances your game state. Blah blah blah. 1 Snatch Steal. Snatch Steal. This deck loses hard to things like Winda and Majesty Scene, and Vanity Scene as well. So Snatch Steal, being able to take their crap and then use it against them and win is pretty great. Book of Moon. This is for you, mainly for like Burning Abyss. So I can set their monsters and then they just end their turn. But it's really good. It's really great offensive. It's really great defensively. It's just an amazing card. I love this card a lot. 2 Needlebug Nest. Like I said, it's like a free MST at sometimes. And it's really good. Milling an extra 5 cards. It advances what you have so fast. I mean, 1 turn that you would get from Lightsworn milling, you just get off a Needlebug Nest. So it'd be dumb not to play it. And then 1 Beckoning Light. Beckoning Light I really like. Once you get JDs to grave, like if you draw Beckoning Light and you have a hand, you just mill off your deck until you can get your JDs, and then you Beckoning Light dragons and Eclipse Wyverns and stuff, and just win. It's just really great. You just win. So many big monsters so fast. It's just really great. Tried it at 2. It's not the best thing at 2, but it's still not too bad. Extra deck's pretty simple. We got 1 Mikkel, a Swag Lightsworn, 1 Black Rose, Goyo Guardian I want to cut for Dante. I'd rather pull Dante over Goyo, like Minerva and Lumina. Goyo is just really lackluster. I mean, if you hit Cliffworts, they're just going to go back to the extra deck. If you hit Burning Abyss, they're just going to get effects off regardless. And then if you hit Shadal, I mean, what are you going to take? 1 Star Eater. I never really go into it, but it's really easy to make, and if I do happen to need that out to towers, I got it. 1 Leo. Leo's really good. 1 Crimson Blader to lock people down. Thought Ruler for Burning Abyss and anything else that would really just target. 1 Levier. I never really pull Levier. The only time I really do is if they have like a bottomless or I'm playing against Infernoids or something. 1 Lavalval Chain. This card is really good. This card is almost the heart of the deck. Like, this card makes this deck so much better. You can send your Eclipse Wyverns, you can send your names, or Felice, your whatever. I've had many games where I've had a Raiden, and I normal summon Raiden, mill 2, the end phase, my next turn goes, Honest or Rainbow Karibo saves my Raiden, and then I normal summon Eclipse Wyvern, and then detach Eclipse Wyvern, and then send an Eclipse Wyvern, and then just banish 2 JD, and then Raiden mill 2, and then have 4 names, and then just go off. A cast out, this card's just, it's really good. It's a really good out to Light Imprisoning Mirror, if your opponent plays Light Imprisoning Mirror. 1 Excite Knight, in case you ever need Excite Knight. I almost never pull him, but if I have him, I have him. 1 Diamond Dyer. I usually have him just for like Wolf and Felice. I never really pull him, but if I need him, I have him. 1 Big Eye, rank 7s. 1 Draco Sack for the stuff, and a Felbrand. And from there, I got my 2 Draco Sack tokens. Giggity. As far as side deck goes, it's pretty simple. 2 Max C, 3 MST, that ugly gold rare, 1 Decree, 1 Mischief for the Yokai, Burning Abyss really. I can use it while it's in my graveyard on their turn. 2 Malcat, this card is amazing, love this card. 2 Fairy Wind, 2 Breakthrough Skill, and 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. I barely sided much in. The only thing I really had to side in were MSTs, Malcats, and Maxis. And I didn't really play any Burning Abyss. And that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoy. If you got any questions, ask me, and have a good one.